Today I got asked a question on what is exactly my schedule or my lifestyle like as a high ticket closer. So as you know, in my previous video I shared that now I am VP Sales for Mark Chaspitre, an inner circle consultant with Bob Proctor's company. So in a day there are several things that I have to do. The number one thing is to manage the team and manage my team of closers, making sure that everyone has leads coming their way, making sure that they are self-sufficient, making sure that they are studying, making sure that they are in control of their own lifestyle, and being a little bit like an entrepreneur in this team. So that is number one. Number two is getting business for myself as well. So the thing about getting results, if you study paradigms, if you study the mind, in fact, the whole reason I was able to turn this into a lifestyle was because I studied paradigms. Without my study of paradigms, what I would have done was I would have worked extremely hard with no system, no understanding of leverage, no understanding of how to put things together, just my old paradigm, my old way of getting busy, my old way of doing the same things day in and day out, hoping to have different results. That was the old me. So once you study paradigms, all of that changes. And I'm not talking about like some free videos on YouTube and then you call that studying. You have to get a mentor. You have to get the formula. You have to be learning from the system, from Bob Proctor. Just doing some free videos here and there, it's not studying. So if you're doing that, don't call it studying. You have to get mentored and you have to get the system. So when I studied, I learned about paradigm and I learned how to shift my way of thinking, and that created a lifestyle. So the thing about lifestyle is that it is a bundle of habits. So look at what you're doing day in and day out and you'll understand exactly what I mean. For example, in a day, so Mondays to Fridays we have team meetings. That's when we pass down the instructions, we make sure everything is in good order, we make sure everyone knows what to do, we are tabulating our results, all that housekeeping and training as well, Mondays to Fridays. For me, I live in Singapore, so those meetings are about 7-8 a.m. my time. And that's the first thing I do. I get up in the morning, I prepare for those team meetings because I have to be leading the team and I have to know exactly how the meeting is going to go down, what everyone needs. So I start the day with the meeting. It lasts about not more than an hour because we want to be effective. So after the meeting, from breakfast all the way to lunch, usually I skip breakfast, I just go straight to work. And I can do that from anywhere in the world, right? So I start from breakfast all the way to lunch. I am getting calls. I am making sure that the team is getting calls. From lunch all the way to dinner, I am getting on calls myself, either to build the team, either to close for Mark, or either just to understand my audience better. Like yourself, maybe if you're watching this video and you decide that you need clarity, you need to know how to think, and you want to understand what's the best way to be working with me, we will get on the call. That's what I do every single day. I speak with a lot of people just every day, and it has been the way for the last year since graduating from the Unlocks High Ticket Closer certification program. That is what I do every day. From breakfast to lunch, I am getting calls. From lunch to dinner, I am getting on calls. From dinner till at night, which is right now, you can see I am on the road because I'm traveling to train. I exercise every single night. It is what keeps me in flow, and it is what keeps my performance at a high. And I have tested this. There have been weeks and months that I stopped training, I stopped exercising, and it was really negative on my performance, on my state of being. So I made it a point, whether it's 3 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, or 3 hours a day, I make it a point to exercise and train every single night. So that's what I'm doing from dinner all the way to night. And at night, before I sleep, after my training, I am studying. I'm having what we are calling thinking time. And the basis of thinking time is accurate thinking, and that's another topic, another video for another day. But today I just wanted to give you an idea of how is my life like from Mondays to Fridays. And that is what I do. I enjoy studying, I enjoy putting my message out there, I enjoy making videos like this, I enjoy getting calls, I enjoy getting on calls, I enjoy serving my audience and clients that are a perfect fit. And what exactly is a perfect fit? The key word is breakthrough. In order for me to work with a client to achieve breakthroughs, to shift their paradigms to 2x, 3x, whatever results that they want to get, you have to be committed. I have to be committed. It is only by being committed both ways that we can secure a breakthrough. So if you're not committed and I find out about this on the call, there's no way that they're gonna be a fit. If I want your success more than you, that's not how mindset works, right? You need to have the right mindset. You need to have that commitment, that consistency, that coachability to ensure that when you're working with me, you're gonna get your breakthrough. Without this breakthrough, there is no working together, right? So that's exactly what my philosophy and lifestyle and work ethic is like. Mondays to Fridays. On weekends, that is completely personal time. I don't touch my phone. I don't touch my computer. I mean, I do, but I don't do it for work. I leave everything aside because I need to unplug. So if you're contacting me on weekends and I'm not replying, that's probably because I am unplugging. And when you are doing what I'm doing, Mondays to Fridays, you are pushing, you are grinding, you are working. It is so important that on the weekends, you need to recharge so that the upcoming week you can go again, you can be better, you can be stronger. So if you're not unplugging on weekends, it's probably because you're not pushing on weekdays. If on weekdays you're not pushing, it's probably because you don't have a roadmap. You don't know how to play the game. So sometimes you're pushing, sometimes you're playing, sometimes you're working, sometimes you're not working. That is no way to build a high income lifestyle. The high income lifestyle that I've been talking about in my last few videos is based on consistency and predictability. Number one, you need to have the clarity. You need to know exactly where is the end point. What are your goals? And based on those goals, you reverse engineer them to your monthly goals, weekly goals, and daily goals so that you can build an entire week. Like what I just described, my lifestyle from Mondays to Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, you can build an entire week because I don't look at this entire week as time. I look at it as a unit of resource. After 7 days, when I do a check and I have my thinking time at the end of the week, if I see that the results are not coming my way, then I need to see exactly which part of that week, which part of my unit of resource requires tweaking, requires refining, or even requires total removal. So that is how I approach the week as a lifestyle. It is a unit of resource. I look at that 7 days as a unit of resource. Now, in a month, you got 4 weeks. Is that a lot of time for you? Now, for a lot of people, they spend it, I don't know, hanging, chilling with friends, watching funny videos on YouTube, or just doing nothing, or working hard. So if that's how you're spending your days and weeks and months, if you look at the entire year, don't expect change. Don't expect breakthrough. Why? Because you are not respecting your time, your units of resource, and you're not setting goals. So by the end of the year, how can you have the results? You see, it all starts with having that clarity. It all starts with having the right mindset. It all starts with studying and building the right paradigm so that you can have your high income lifestyle. Now, the other thing I wanted to share was in last February, I traveled to Canada to study from Bob directly. I was attending one of his consultants training with my success coach, Mark Jospitri. It was super cold in February. Then in April, I went to LA to attend my first ever paradigm shift event, and I came back with so many personal and professional breakthroughs. And because of that, this coming Thursday, I am flying there again with my team. So I'm traveling every other month now. And moving forward, it's going to be more and more frequent, more and more intense, because that is how I know I can advance my game. Because the funny thing is, every time I invest in that traveling, I always manage to share more, give more, and as a result, I come back for more. So I'm on the attack. I'm not defending. So I hope this gives you a clearer picture of how exactly I live my life, and throughout the day I'm just documenting what I do, like making content right now, so that you understand what exactly is a paradigm shift and how you can incorporate your paradigm shift with your high income skill as a high ticket closer to build a high income lifestyle. Am I making sense? Can you see that I am not winging it? I have specific components of an entire strategy to make sure that I get from A to B and B to C. The long story short is, if you don't get anything from the video, just understand that there is a way to play this game. And I know that because I have been playing this game for an entire year since graduating from Season 4 of Danlog's High Ticket Closer certification program. It has been an entire year, and this is how I play the game, and I'm really curious to find out how you are playing the game. If you're doing well, that's wonderful. If you are not, you need to understand that your results come directly from your lifestyle. Your lifestyle come directly from your habits, and your habits come directly from your paradigm. You must start with the paradigm. So if this video resonated with you, remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that every time I release a video and updates about my life, you get notified. And if you know of a friend that is either winging it, they have no strategy, or either they are working too hard and it's time they heard this message, it's time they understood what clarity means, it's time that they understood what paradigm shift means, do them a favor, tag them in the comments below or send them the URL, the link to this video. You never know whose life you could change when you take an action as small as this. Last but not least, I still have one VIP seat left at LA at my table, at our VIP table in LA. If you are interested in getting that, you can apply by writing to me. Just message me on Telegram at Sean Sena, or just write to my email at team@seansena.com. If that doesn't work for you and you want to attend the event live, virtually, digitally, via the live stream, I can get you access for that as well. Just write to me, tell me who you are, where you're from, and why you are committed to studying what a paradigm shift is. Not free videos, not free books, but the actual legit system, the training. If you're committed to that, write to me and I will be speaking with you very shortly. So I had fun making this video and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next one. Cheers and have a good day.